sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. 2 one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And again, it's Chubb. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The Cowboys had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Gibson again. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Brissett. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Extra point safely through, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, Gibson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play? I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. Now Brissett. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down. Tress Ray on 4th down is sent out to punt. Take it in at the 22. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Wait.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
21.
Garoppolo. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. No problem there on the extra point. And he makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this...
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Brissett sets to throw it. And the catch made by Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the counter, Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. From the 39, Brissett looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Brissett to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10, Brissett looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
They'll throw again. Brissett. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel from 17 yards out. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The point after is good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. This is Tony Pollard. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Go ahead.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Forced out to his left. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good 1st step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Play action now. Brissett slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 70 yards. And the Commanders are back within a score. The extra point up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Dancing to his left. Looking for Campbell downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Here's Brissett. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And some space here. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Johnson's got it complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. And he finds McLaurin. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibson, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point up and through. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Here we go, here we go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
11. Go ahead.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Here we go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
21. Here we go. 21.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Cowboys take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. 21. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mucked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing. Brissett. Complete. It's Dotson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On the draw, it's Gibson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Brissett. Complete. It's Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A give up the middle to Gibson. Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 30. 10. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The drive starts with a completion left side, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Play action, Garoppolo. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down. Garoppolo now. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
White.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this. The offense on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw is Garoppolo. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Cowboys will add to their 4th quarter lead. The extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Brissett now. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Brissett being chased out left. Again, it's Johnson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Now Brissett. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, Brissett. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're just making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And it'll be intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
13.
From the 39, Garoppolo. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards to pick up there. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Nick Chubb, his first rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point safely through, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Fourth down, Brissett. He finds his man Johnson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. A first down throw for Brissett. And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Brissett. That's Samuel, caught left side. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Brissett. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Now Brissett. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. No problem there on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, alert!
Garoppolo looking to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
21.
Garoppolo to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And his kick is indeed good. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Here's Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Brissett. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Brissett looks to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, it came down to the final play in such a close ballgame. What a game it was.